Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about a issue we face while running the program. So the issue is GCC is not recognized as internal or external command. In this video we will solve this issue. So let us start with our first possible solution. First you need to navigate to the Mingw folder. Now if you don't have Mingw in your system, that means you have not installed the Mingw software environment. Now Mingw is an environment that is used to run C programs because we have the GCC compiler inside Mingw. So first you need to install that. This could be one of the solution that you have not installed the Mingw, and that is the reason why we get the GCC unrecognized error. So I have created a video on how to download how to set up Visual Studio Code for to write the C program. So you can refer how to download Mingw and install it from there. I will give that in the description section as well as in the I button. If you have installed the Mingw environment, then go to the location of Mingw. So the location would be the path you have given while installing the Mingw. My path was I have installed the Mingw in C drive. So open this Mingw folder. Inside this we will have a bin folder. Go inside the bin folder and here you should see the GCC compiler, because in order to run the C programs we need GCC compiler. Here we don't have the GCC compiler, and the reason is because while installing you have forgot to install some of the packages that consist GCC GNU. So GCC compiler and G++ compiler. So no worries, we can install that package from here also. We have a Mingw exe here. So double click on this exe and here this window is open. In this window, first you need to go to basic setup, not in the all packages. You should click on basic setup. Inside basic setup we have this packages. So you need to update or apply these packages. Here you can see the GNU C++ compiler and C compiler. So right click on this and mark as installation. Do the same thing for all the packages. For the first time it will take some time. Then you can see do repeat the same thing for all the packages. Right click and mark for installation. Now once you have done with all these things, mark the installation. Here click on the installation and apply changes. Click on apply changes. So here uh, you need to choose the apply, and so here the download of packages has been started. It will take some time, so wait for some time and you will I think you will get the GCC compiler inside the bin folder after downloading these packages. Here the installation of all the packages has been completed. You can see we got a dialog box. All the changes were applied successfully. So close this and close this. Now you can see we got these files. First we were able to see only one exe file. Now we got all the packages installed. So here you can see we have a gcc.exe file, that's the C compiler. Now let us see whether after installing this packages the C program is we are able to run the C program or not. So instead of going to Visual Studio Code to run C program, because we need to close the restart the Visual Studio Code in order to see the changes that we have done here. So let us open the command prompt. So search for cmd. So we'll get the command prompt, click on that, and here we'll check the version of GCC. If we get the version, the file is installed and accessible by the system. So gcc space hyphen v, by this we'll get the version. Still we are getting the issue that gcc is not recognized as internal or external command. So we have downloaded the gcc compiler, then also we are facing this issue. The reason is that uh, the system is not able to access this gcc compiler or recognize that where this is, where the gcc.exe is present. So in order to tell system that this gcc.exe is present here inside the bin folder of Mingw, we need to set the environment path. So we will set that environment path variables in the last solution. This is the second solution where we have installed all the packages. Uh, in this, we were not able to see this GCC compiler. So if you face this issue that there is no gcc.exe inside the bin folder, then you can prefer this solution. And after that, you also need to check out the last solution where I had added the path of this bin folder to environment variables, and you need to apply that also in this solution in order to uh, execute the C programs, because we are still facing this issue. So let's move on to our third solution, third possible solution. The last possible solution is that we have Mingw folder, and inside the bin folder we have gcc compiler, that gcc.exe file. We have everything present, Mingw environment, we have the gcc compiler, but still we are facing this gcc unrecognized issue. And the reason behind this is that you have forgot to add the system variables. Now we need to add that, because in order to say the system that the gcc compiler is present inside this folder. So the reason is that basically system is not able to navigate to gcc compiler when we compile the C program. Now the people who are facing the issue that they don't see the gcc compiler here, that was solved in the second solution, but you need to continue to see till the end of video, because you need to apply this environment variable path solution also after adding the packages in Mingw folder inside the bin folder of Mingw. So continue to see till the end. Now let us set the environment path variables. Click on the Windows key and search for environment variables. So here you will get edit system environment variables. Click on that. Click on environment variables. Now you should set the path of this directory, bin directory of Mingw folder. So copy this path first till bin folder. You need to copy till bin folder, and in this environment variables you can set that either in the user variables or system variables. Now user variables only would be accessible to the Lenovo, and while the system variables, if you set here, it would be accessible for all the users. So we will set the bin directory in the user variables. So click on this path, double click, and here you need to click on this new and paste the path of Mingw till the bin directory. You can see here, and then click on OK, not on this cancel button. So click on OK, again click on OK, and once again you should click on OK. Now we have set the GCC compiler path, or we can say the path to the bin directory of Mingw. Now let's verify. So open the command prompt, type cmd and click on this. Now here you need to type gcc dash version v. So if you get the gcc version here, the system is able to access this gcc compiler, and the gcc compiler is installed in your machine. So now your program would run without any error. So let's go back to the Visual Studio Code and run the program. Now we have came back to our Visual Studio Code here. Now once you have set the environment variable path, you need to restart this Visual Studio Code, because you can see here, if I run the program from here, we will get the same error. Now you just need to close this and again open the Visual Studio Code. So now from here we can run the program. Let the Visual Studio Code load this window, and then we will run the program. Now you can see that when I click on the run button, we got the output of hello world. So one possible solution is that you have forgot to set the environment variables to tell the system that the GCC compiler is present here. So using this solution, you can solve this problem, and now the issue of GCC unrecognized is solved. So you can see we got the output using by executing the C program. So we have solved this issue using three possible ways. First was that you have not installed if you have not installed the Mingw environment, you need to install that first. And I had already created a video as we have discussed, and I will give that in the description section. The second was that you are not able to find the GCC compiler inside the bin folder of Mingw, the installation path. So that was because you have not downloaded the packages of GNU. And the third solution was that you had forgot to give the uh, set the environment variable path in order to tell the system the CC compiler is present inside the bin folder of Mingw. So I hope that by seeing this video, you were able to solve the issue of GCC unrecognized keyword while executing the C program.